In a world where fame rises and falls in the blink of an eye, only a few manage to turn stardom into legacy, and one name that has redefined modern Hollywood success is Margot Robbie. From a small-town girl in Australia to becoming one of the most powerful and highest-paid actresses in the film industry, her journey is not just about beauty or luck, it's about strategy, resilience, and fearless choices. You may know her as the dazzling, chaotic Naomi from The Wolf of Wall Street, or the vibrant, iconic Barbie from Barbie. But behind those roles lies a story far more intense than anything you've seen on screen. This is not just the story of fame, this is the story of control. Control over image, over career, over an industry that often decides who stays and who disappears. While many actors chase roles, Margot Robbie built a career where roles started chasing her. But was it always this glamorous? Or was there a darker, more demanding reality hidden behind the flashing cameras and red carpets? Imagine stepping into Hollywood with no powerful family, no guaranteed connections, just raw ambition. Imagine competing in a world where thousands dream, but only a handful survive. What makes someone not just survive, but dominate? Was it talent alone? Or something deeper, something sharper, something almost dangerous? Because for every glamorous premiere, there were silent struggles. For every success, there were risks that could have destroyed everything. And for every role she accepted, there was a calculated move behind it. This is the journey of a woman who didn't just become a star, she became a brand, a powerhouse, and a force that Hollywood could no longer ignore. Stay with us, because what you're about to discover is not just Margot Robbie's rise, but the truth behind her power, her decisions, her controversies, and the legacy she is still building. The story of Margot Robbie begins far from Hollywood's golden lights, in the quiet, rural landscapes of Australia. Born in Dalby and raised on the Gold Coast, her early life was anything but glamorous. There were no luxury mansions or elite industry connections, just a hardworking family and a young girl with a dream that seemed almost impossible. From a young age, Margot showed determination that set her apart. While others waited for opportunities, she chased them relentlessly, juggling multiple jobs just to fund her acting ambitions. Her first real breakthrough came in Australian television, where she starred in the long-running soap opera Neighbours. For many actors, this would have been the peak, but for Margot, it was only the beginning. She wasn't interested in comfort. She wanted more. And so, she made the bold decision to leave everything behind and move to Hollywood, a move that could either make her career or completely destroy it. Hollywood, however, is not kind to newcomers. It's competitive, ruthless, and often unforgiving. But Margot Robbie had something that many didn't: fearlessness. She wasn't afraid to take risks, to audition for roles beyond her comfort zone, and to push herself into spaces where she wasn't expected. That risk paid off when she landed her breakout role in The Wolf of Wall Street alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. This role changed everything. Her performance was bold, confident, and unforgettable. But it also came with intense scrutiny. Overnight, she went from unknown actress to global sensation. Critics praised her talent, but the industry also began to typecast her based on her looks. This is where many careers collapse, but Margot Robbie made a different choice. Instead of accepting predictable roles, she started taking control of her career. She founded her own production company, Lucky Chap Entertainment, a move that signaled something powerful. She wasn't just an actress anymore. She was becoming a creator, a decision maker, someone who could shape stories instead of just being part of them. Her performances in films like Tanya proved that she was more than just a glamorous star. She transformed herself completely, portraying complex, controversial characters with depth and intensity. That role earned her critical acclaim and an Academy Award nomination, proving that she wasn't just popular, she was respected. Then came one of her most iconic roles, Harley Quinn. With chaotic energy, unpredictability, and a unique charm, she turned the character into a global phenomenon. But even this success had its challenges. The pressure to maintain such a high level of performance, combined with the expectations of fans and studios, created an environment where every move mattered. And then came Barbie, a project that many initially doubted. A film based on a toy? It sounded risky, almost absurd. But Margot Robbie saw something others didn't. She saw potential. She believed in the project so strongly that she not only starred in it, but produced it. The result? A global cultural phenomenon. Barbie wasn't just a movie, it became a statement. It broke records, dominated conversations, and proved once again that Margot Robbie wasn't following trends, she was creating them. But behind all this success lies a more complex reality. Fame at this level comes with pressure, criticism, and constant public attention. Every decision is analyzed. Every mistake is amplified. And maintaining authenticity in such an environment is one of the hardest challenges any celebrity can face. Margot Robbie's journey is not just about success, it's about evolution. From a small-town girl to a global superstar, from actress to producer, from participant to leader, she has continuously redefined what it means to succeed in Hollywood. Her story teaches us something important. Success is not just about talent. It's about choices, about taking risks when others hesitate, about building your own path when the existing ones don't fit. And perhaps the most fascinating part of her journey is this: she's not done yet. Her story is still being written. Her influence is still growing. And the impact she will leave on Hollywood may be far greater than what we've seen so far. Margot Robbie is often described by directors and co-stars as one of the most disciplined and focused performers of her generation. Her professionalism is not just about showing up on time, it's about complete dedication to her craft. Whether it's mastering accents, physically transforming for roles, or emotionally diving deep into complex characters, she approaches every project with an intensity that sets her apart. What makes her even more remarkable is her ability to balance commercial success with meaningful storytelling. While many actors get trapped in repetitive roles, Margot consciously chooses projects that challenge stereotypes, especially when it comes to women in cinema. Through her production company, she has actively pushed for female-driven narratives, ensuring that stories centered around women are not just told, but told with authenticity and power. Films like I, Tanya, and Barbie are not just performances, they are statements. They reflect her vision of changing how women are portrayed in Hollywood. Beyond the screen, she is known for being grounded, maintaining a relatively private life despite global fame, and staying connected to her roots. This balance between ambition and humility is what makes her not just a star, but a respected force in the industry. Dark side. But behind the polished image and global success lies a reality that is far more intense. Hollywood is an industry that demands constant relevance, and even someone as successful as Margot Robbie is not immune to that pressure. From the very beginning of her career, she faced typecasting, being seen primarily for her beauty rather than her talent. Breaking out of that perception required not just skill, but calculated risks that could have easily backfired. The scrutiny is relentless. Every performance is judged, every appearance analyzed, and every career move questioned. When a film succeeds, the praise is overwhelming, but when it doesn't, the criticism can be brutal. For someone operating at her level, the stakes are incredibly high. Projects like The Wolf of Wall Street brought fame, but also intense public attention that can be difficult to navigate. There is also the hidden pressure of being both an actress and a producer. Making creative decisions that involve millions of dollars, managing expectations from studios, audiences, and critics, all while maintaining a personal identity, creates a mental and emotional burden that few truly understand. The glamorous image of red carpets and blockbuster success often hides long hours, constant stress, and the fear of one wrong move changing everything. The journey of Margot Robbie is more than just a rise to fame. It's a masterclass in control, courage, and reinvention. In an industry where many careers are shaped by chance, she chose to take control of her own narrative. She didn't allow herself to be defined by stereotypes, nor did she settle for easy success. Instead, she took risks, bold, uncomfortable, and sometimes dangerous risks that ultimately shaped her into the powerhouse she is today. Her story teaches us that true success is not just about reaching the top, it's about having the strength to stay there while staying true to yourself. It's about making decisions that align with your vision, even when they go against the norm. And most importantly, it's about understanding that every success comes with a cost, but it's up to you to decide whether that cost is worth paying. Margot Robbie didn't wait for the industry to give her power. She built it herself. And that is what transforms a star into a legacy. If you're fascinated by stories like this, stories that go beyond the spotlight and reveal the truth behind fame, ambition, and power, then this is just the beginning. Because every icon you see on screen has a journey filled with struggles, risks, and untold realities that most people never get to hear. Subscribe now and become part of a journey where we uncover the real stories behind the world's biggest stars, their rise, their fall, their secrets, and the decisions that changed everything. Because sometimes, the story behind the fame is far more powerful than the fame itself.